Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's episode of I Want All the Smoke. This is take two of this week's episode of I Want All the Smoke. So let me give y'all a little recap of what happened earlier today. Came down, we did our thing, man. We was recording. Great content. I mean, we were just putting it down. I said, let me run it back real quick. So, my man, what we got? Nothing.
Zip zero.
All we got is video. No sound, no nothing. You can't even hear. We ain't get birds chirping in the background, man. We ain't got nothing. So, my man is, and the guy, I'm gonna tell you his name in a minute, but he's so gracious, man, that he's like, you know what, Tank said, don't worry about it, brother. We can do it again. It's all right. It's fine. And I appreciate people out there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Rodney Scott. Mr. Gracefully Grown himself, which we're going to talk about here shortly, Mr. Rodney Scott.
Yes, sir.
Rodney, what's going on, brother? Hey, and welcome
back.
to the show
welcome
again.
back. Welcome back. Hey, look, I always want to say, look, man, even though it didn't work out the way we planned the first time,
hey,
that was some good conversation.
That was some good conversation.
Yeah, so I got to ride with that, and I can't worry about it, but that was some good conversation. And I'm here, man, and I'm still gracious for the second invite, for you taking time earlier, man.
Yeah.
You took time out your day, man. I appreciate that, brother.
So we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen,
man.
So before I came here to start recording with my man D, gonna ask me, hey, you gonna drink a beer while you doing this? I paused and looked at him. He says, right, your show. I said, appreciate you.
He did say that.
I told him if I do what I want to, so I'm gonna
Right.
drink this ice cold beer, and I will drink something later on.
And with that, we talked about this earlier, and I was asking you preference wise, and we can, since you got a beer now, we can touch back on that. We was talking about how, in some of my travels and yours, you could see, the culture is coffee and espresso type deals with cigars. Down here in America, you got bourbons and whiskey, and even a beer.
Right.
So it's not really anything that says this is set in stone when you're smoking a stick. You have to drink this. It's whatever. Obviously, it's whatever you want to do with it, right?
It's whatever you want to do with it, man. It's whatever you like. I chose a beer today because I was like, you know what, I think I was talking earlier in the winter, the summer months and whatnot. I like a light, crisp beer.
Right.
And I always found a nice crisp beer goes great with great with cigar. Depends on what cigar you're smoking. But then the fall, winter come around, I'm a Guinness guy. So the darker beers I really get on. The Guinness is the IPA. But as you were saying, different countries and whatnot, they do things a little different.
Right.
But again, it's all about your palate. Whatever you like. If you like a tea, you like a coffee, you like it. If you like some Kool-Aid with your cigar,
that's it.
That's on you. Because again, most people don't drink.
Right. True that.
Most people don't drink. So whatever it is that's gonna help you with this cigar or whatnot, then hey, that's gonna be for you. That's gonna be the individual.
Right.
But like I said, me, I got me a nice crisp beer here. It's kind of this is an appetizer.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah. Little appetizer. Got my little appetizer on the way, so we can kick it with.
I'm gonna stick with the Jameson.
Which one you got?
I don't know. Whichever one Petey had out there, bro. It just had
Ain't
Jameson
orange,
on. Nah.
Whew.
Nah. I think it's just regular.
Well,
regular
Jameson. Hey, no disrespect to Jameson. No disrespect. So please, Jameson people, don't come after me or whatnot. But that it didn't do it for me. Okay, it just didn't do it for me. I'm not telling you to go out there and not. I'm not telling you not to get it. This and that, but it didn't do it for me. I think I was expecting something different.
Then you got. Look, man.
You good, right? You good?
See what I do wrong?
You should pull it down. There you go.
Okay, that was
hey,
use some
I
got put some thumb into it.
Yeah, use some little thumb wrestler back in there. Use some muscle. But I say, it didn't. It wasn't for me. It didn't hit me the way I expected it to or not. But it's fine. I mean, overall, not to say it was you couldn't drink it, but it's not be like, hey, I got it now. This will be my first go-to. So, but good job on creating a blend, creating that additional blend, to try to get something different out there. But for me, I said it just wasn't for me.
I got you. And everything ain't for everybody. We
No.
talked about that earlier.
Right.
But you know, you gotta find your lane.
Mm-hmm.
And once you find your lane, you gotta be okay with that.
Exactly.
Even if you're in an environment where everybody else is not okay with that.
Right.
It's your lane.
Right.
And that's all good, bro.
So man, Rodney, what you been up to, man? What you got going on? And we talked earlier, whatnot. You know, by the way, y'all look, Rodney is like a fitness guru, fire. Did I say fire, man? Firefighter.
You refer to it as superhero.
A superhero. Superhero. Doggone brand ambassador. God-fearing man, family man, and whatnot. You know, he got it all, man. So what you been up to, man? What you got on? You know, take us back on your journey, man. You know, your journey of life, your journey of cigars, man.
Right.
Give us that preview of what you had going on, how you come to from here to there today, bro.
Got you. And I'm not gonna rob the viewers and the listeners of our earlier conversation.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start back, like I said, initially with the fitness and the training. I started training. I started Faith Over Fear Fitness. Just something that I wanted to do. People was looking for, and it was mainly females. My wife was involved. All her crew wanted to get into working out without having to go to the gym and pay for a membership. So I started Faith Over Fear Fitness. It was an absolute free class that they could come to. I had a room over in One Life Fitness. They allowed me to use that room. I only had my wife and a couple of her friends.
Right.
3-4 people, but it grew so big that One Life Fitness kicked us out of there. So, and I'm talking 3-4 times a week, man. I had people that was working out in One Life peeking in the room, coming into the classroom, wanted to be a part of my classroom, man. And it grew that big that One Life said, hey, you know, this too much. We want to allow you guys to work out in here. But we took it outside, you know. I always there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
Beautiful days outside. We took it outside, man. Noonan High School. We went to the Carl Miller Parks here, man. We was all over the place, man.
Right.
Just doing outside workouts, man. And I tell you, it grew something big, man. And just an awesome.
Right.
Once again, it was free of charge. People was committed. This is the most I've seen people. I love to see black people working out.
Right.
Especially women, because their main thing is sweating out the hair. And man, these women didn't care nothing about hair. They had money to go and get their hair fixed.
Right.
So they weren't worried about it, man. And for me, it was a blessing because I was able to be a blessing because I didn't need the money.
Right.
You know, God had blessed me to a point where I didn't need to charge anybody.
Right.
So I was able to be a servant.
Okay.
You know, free of charge. And that's what it's all about for me on the fitness level.
Right on.
Man. So, you know, that lasted, man, for about 2 or 3 years, man. And just like anything else there, things fizzled down. People started to move in other directions. And, you know, once they got to a point where they started wasting my time, not showing up, now that
changed direction.
Yeah, you got to change the direction, man. But
I remember last summer, man, you was in here, and you know, I like to wear a lot of muscle shirts, you know. I mean, hey,
they just fit like that. It's really not.
I remember that.
I would do it. They just fit. My clothes fit me well.
Dap said, he said, man, we take me some muscle. About me 5 shirts, Monday through Friday. But it's all good, man. And so, you know, doing the fitness and that, you know, I know you got a lot out of it, you know, being able to help people, and I think that's one of the biggest things now is just being able to put yourself in a position to help people.
Right. That's
a lot of people, you know, don't want to do that, which is, you know, to each his own. Hey, it is what it is, and you can't force somebody to. But you know, the opportunity to help somebody was always a good thing.
Always, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So, helping people.
Right.
Got them fit. Got them looking good. Ready for the summer.
I did do that, man.
Got the calves ready.
I got them ready.
Right.
I got one girl so ready for her wedding, man. She couldn't believe it.
Really?
She couldn't believe it, man. She came in. She was working out at One Life Fitness. She peeked in that room, seeing what we was doing, man. She asked us how much does it cost, and when I told her it was free, man, she brought her husband, started coming with her together. Boy, they got right for that wedding.
Hey, you know that's the other part about it, man. You know, you said it was free. You offered something to most people that is a lot of times gym memberships are, you know, they're commitments. You know,
right.
You got to have that draft come out every month.
Right.
which is fine for most people. Most people are like, I can't do that, and so they try to find something a little like Planet Fitness. You don't pay X amount of dollars for this and third.
Right.
But it's also with most gyms the intimidation factor.
Yeah.
You know, some people go into the gym, they see, you know, like One Life. You know, you go and they see all these people and this and the other, man, like they've been working out since they came out the doggone womb.
Yeah.
And you go in there and it's almost like you feel a sense of I don't belong here.
Right.
So, you know, giving people that option to be able to go work out and then work out somewhere else, helping them build a confidence is one thing, and that, I think that's missing. Of course, it's missing in a lot of gyms. You know, a lot of, like I say, you know, it's just almost like it's like a doggone pageant show, like a daytime soap opera or something like that.
It gets like that.
Yeah.
It gets like that. And that's a lot of women and some men don't go because of that.
Right.
Because it turns into a, hey, everybody look at me show.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you look, what are you looking at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
exactly.
That's why I tell everybody, you know, try to, if you're new to the gym, try to have a plan already pre-written out. You know, like I told you, you sign up for your membership. Once you sign up, they're gonna walk you around the place anyways, just to show you what everything is. And that's gonna be a little quick thing. So you come back the next day, so you don't worry about working out the next day. All you do is just scoping out the place.
Right.
You're learning where they keep the elliptical machines, the, you know, the Stairmasters, everything that you know you're gonna target when you get there. That's good for you.
Right.
Find out what the free weights are, what the machines are. And that's what you're doing the first day.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just getting to know the place, the showers, find out, you know, if you plan on going to the sauna, the swimming pool, whatever the amenities that they have, you want to know. So the next time you come, you don't feel intimidated like you're walking into a, you know, new country for the first time.
Right.
So, you know, you feel comfortable. You know exactly where you're going when you get there. I know I'm hitting the Stairmaster when I get there. So now you know exactly where it is. And you have to put those blinders on.
Right.
You can't worry about the person beside you, what they looking like. They've been working out for 3-4 years. Of course they look better than you right now.
Exactly.
But if you stay steadfast, control your diet, and give yourself some time, you'll get there too.
Right on.
So you gotta have that's self-confidence. That's self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? So you can't worry about other people, even though I know you're not blind, you can't see. But you can't focus on anybody else. Just focus on your own goals.
Right.
And that's what it is when you start in that gym, man.
Pick that old Dick Gregory Bohemian diet.
You know what? It probably still work to this day though while you bullshit though, you know?
So your fitness journey, man, ties into your current role.
Right.
Or your current profession. Right now. Being a firefighter, man, how was that, and you know, how did that come to fruition?
Right.
How did it come to fruition?
Well, you know, when I was working at Owens Corners, fiberglass installation place here in Fairman, and I worked there for 5 years. And like I said, man, that place I made some good money there. It pays very well. You pay the bills there, bro.
Right on.
And you can get your money up in that place, man. All the overtime, and that's how I was living. Just, you know, I mean, man, we was BMFing it, man. We blowing money fast in that place. Anybody that's listening that worked at Owens Corners, especially at the age and time I worked there, know we blew money fast because it was coming every Wednesday. The first job I ever had, we got paid on a Wednesday. Yeah. And so then they start hitting us with the layoffs. All right. When they started with the first time, I think it was like 3 months. And you see, you know, so you go, yeah, you got money saved up. You know, I could use a 3-month break. Fine. Still got the little unemployment. It's not a lot, but it is something on top of what I got saved up. Yeah. So they call us back. Cool. We back in the business. We back in the BMFing it, you know? Yeah. Now, like, it was no longer than 2 months again. Now this time it's 6 months. 6 months, I already depleted some of the savings. Right. You know, now you back to this little unemployment check. It's not working. I prayed about it. I said, God, I can't go back 6 months later not knowing what's going to happen again. Right on. So, and I went home after leaving the unemployment office, seeing at the time I was paying child support. Yeah. What they taking and what I'm about to get now, man. Man. You got enough to get you 2 cheeseburgers at McDonald's. Hey, one I'm going to be on layaway. You know what I'm saying? Hold the pickles, man. You know, don't charge me for that, man. Right. So when I prayed about it, and I just asked God to kind of send me, you know, in a new direction. And I got home, I checked the mail, And I was telling you earlier, it was one piece of mail in that box.
Right.
And it was just a little smaller envelope, and on there it said, "Do you have what it takes to be a firefighter? If so, call this number." And it happened to be a firefighting school down at Griffin Tech College in Griffin, which I think is Southern Crescent now. I called that number. It was like a 6-month course. Man, I signed up, man, and I was lucky to be able to sign up as fast as I did. The course was, the sign up enrollment was ending like another week or so. So I did manage to get into that, man, and I finished and completed that class. And at the same time, I was going to Atlanta Area Tech for EMT class.
Okay.
Emergency Medical Technician, if you don't know that. So I was pretty much finishing one, starting the other. And I was telling you about my experience. Coyote County had a small headquarters at this time. I mean, it was small. And I stopped by there just to see if they was hiring. I got my certificate from I finished the school, man. I'm certified firefighter, school-wise. Started school in EMT school in Atlanta. So I felt like I was a pretty, good candidate, at least on my way.
Right.
And the chief that was there at the time, he was like, I ran into him and he said, "Hey, we're not hiring now, but we will be in October, but we won't hire it until the following January of the next year." And he just asked me my name. I gave him my name, which I didn't think he was gonna remember my name. I filled out the application. It was posted in the newspaper like he said it would be in October. I filled out the application in October. January, I was on my way up 85 heading to class. That guy called me, man, and remembered my name.
That's right.
He remembered me, and he didn't write it down.
Right.
And I still got respect for him, even though he's not the acting chief today. And he told me then on the phone, man, he said, "You'll learn something about me if you get hired here. I never forget anything." And man, did he not show and prove me that, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So 12 years later, here I am, man. 12 years in, lieutenant, been a lieutenant here for 5 years now, and working my way on through this guy, man.
And when he been lieutenant, he get to wear the white shirts.
No, we still, they ain't gave, I think the chief don't get the white shirt, so, but it is a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. It's a goal. And keep pushing for the goal, man, because a lot of people out there, especially kids, man, they look at that. So the more we have that in our community, that positive image, man, that's definitely big, and it's going to continue to be huge. Like I said, we got to give kids, something to look forward to.
And that's another thing, man. That is one of the things that really keeps me going in this career field. I love being from Noonan. There was a time where it was no blacks in the fire department. And when I came through, when my class came through in 2010, it was the first time they only had one black.
Right.
And in my class, it was 7 in my class, but like 4 of us graduated, finished it up.
Right.
And man, I love to see the eyes of young black men when they see me come off that fire truck. And it's a sense that, man, I can do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I always encourage them that, yeah, you can, man.
Right on.
You can.
That's what's up.
So
you got we did fitness, man. My man is firefighter. What I gotta know is, this thing we smoking on right now.
Right.
This one thing y'all came for anyway.
Right.
First stick, man. What was your first stick?
Groovy Blue.
Cut.
See what I'm saying? He do me like this, guys. He asked me what my first stick is. I tell him, my first stick was a Groovy Blue. My very first, and it was given to me by a female. Hey, what can I say, man? My first stick. But guess what? I didn't stay there.
At least he didn't stay there.
At least he
didn't stay there. At least he moved on, to something else or whatnot. There's a lot of infused cigars out there, but it's something about that little bitty, Groovy Blue. I don't know, but he moved on. That's good for him. I would tell you once upon a time in life, man, I tried a Groovy Blue.
See what I'm saying, man? So when you tried the Groovy Blue, had you previously had real cigars before the Groovy Blue?
I was already in the cigar game.
So you went backwards.
And I tried it. I just tried it.
I like the way you're trying to.
You know, I know.
It's almost like
it wasn't for me.
Are you making an excuse of going from a real stick to a Groovy Blue?
No, I'm just trying to tell a story.
It sounds like you deflecting.
I'm just trying to tell a story.
You know, somebody bring out the violins.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell a story.
Okay.
It wasn't for me.
Oh, you smoked it for somebody else?
No, I tried it. It was an experimental thing, and I didn't. So those of you that's probably going to have something to say about me smoking that Groovy Blue, I want you to know there was experience with smoking cigars, enjoying cigars. I can talk about my experience enjoying cigars. I can tell you what I pick up on a cigar, how the cigar tastes to me. They may not like this this GTO Lounge. By the way, hey, old stick, Oscar, your stick right here. But they may not like this GTO Lounge, right? They may not like that Superfly.
Right.
But we gonna pick up different. The notes are there, but we all gonna take them different because our palates are different.
It's gonna be different. Right?
So when it comes to that, I can tell you how I feel about it. I can give you a description of it, okay? But I can't tell you that you're going to like this cigar. Right. Only you could be able to say, you know what, tell me, hey man, that damn stick was good, man. I might want to ask somebody else try it out. And that's my thing. Hey, it's not a recommendation. Hey, you know what? Try this out. Tell me what you think. You like it? Great. See if you pick up some of the things I pick up.
Right.
Our spice flavor could be different.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't like a whole lot of spicy stuff. I mean, and if I get a real spicy stick, I may not do anything with it.
So I noticed something. You know, you said, tell me the difference, but what made you change your wording? You started saying, I started smoking cigars, and then you changed it and said enjoying cigars. Why do you differentiate the way smoking cigar to enjoying cigars? Is that something, a personal thing for you, or?
So if you do something that you're passionate about, you enjoy it.
You enjoy it, right?
It's like work.
Okay.
If you're passionate about your job, you don't say, oh man, I gotta give and go to work today. No, you go to work because you enjoy your job.
Right.
So I'm passionate about cigars, so I enjoy cigars. Part of the enjoying piece is sit back, again, pick up everything that's in it. But the other enjoying part about it is I'll be able to sit back and have conversations with people.
Right.
We can talk about this, we can talk about that. I can just be like, to the point, I just want to sit back and relax. Right. That's the enjoying part of it. To me, when you smoke it, it's like, yeah, I'm smoking a cigar today. It's almost like a Jedi mind trick. Right. You're giving that Jedi mind trick to say, this is what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my smoke. I'm having fun while I'm doing it. Right. I'm able to think about this. I'm gonna think about that. I get that moment of clarity. I'm not just smoking a cigar. Exactly. I'm enjoying the cigar. Yeah. I'm like enjoying. Hey, you go to a basketball game. Right. And you sit here. Somebody say, hey, what are you doing? I'm enjoying the game.
Enjoying the game, man.
I'm enjoying the game. It's full of life.
I'm not just watching the game.
I'm not just watching it.
I'm
enjoying it. And when you're enjoying it, you're observing it.
Makes you more present.
Right. You picking up this. You picking up that. Yeah. You just have it's a whole lot more when you put that enjoyment piece in. Yeah. So my thing is I enjoy cigars. Right. I enjoy cigars.
And I understand. I get it because for me, it's like. In the music military as well, after everything we do, we gotta have a debriefing, right? This is my debriefing. After everything I do with my everyday life, my career, family-wise, out of all the things as real men have to deal with. I ain't just talking about men that just make babies. I'm talking about men that raise men and women, and really there for their wives and, got their careers going or whatever it is that they do. This is my debriefing, man. This is my break from when I get done for the day, or sometimes before I even start the day. Sometimes I'm a morning cigar smoker too, Right. I love one in the morning to be honest with you, man.
But my wife, for the longest, she couldn't understand why. Yeah. You go to the lounge, you come down here, hang out, sip a cigar, eight boys, girl, drive, New York.
That's right.
Like, don't plug,
Love that.
But you come down to the lounge, and she came down one day, and because she used to ask me, said, why is it you go to the lounge, you spend 3, 4, 5 hours in the lounge? I said, I need you to come down there and see why. Right. And when she came down, And when we went home, she said, you know what? I can see how you can spend that amount of time in the lounge because of the conversations that you had. The people that you're around, you pick up so much while you're here.
Yeah. Because you and I met here.
Yeah, we met here, you know, and majority of people I know now, I've met through those doors out there. And you know, you meet some of the best people. Right. The other part about the people that you meet, you can have that real conversation with them like you've been knowing for the past 20 years of your life.
Right. And that's why I say about you and I. We've been knowing each other now through here for about a year. Yep. But our interaction, man, you know, we've had brunch together, we've hung out outside of here now, man, you know, so this is a place, and I make it my business. When I go to cigar lounges, man, I don't go to a corner, even if I want to debrief. I'm looking for good conversation. I'm looking for people to interact with, man, and you know, I may be talking to a billionaire sitting there, you know, but I never would have knew that if I just sat in that corner by myself and just stayed to myself.
Exactly right.
I'm looking for good conversation.
That's
man.
it.
And when I find it, you know, the energies, people energies draw. Good energy gonna find good energy. And once you find that good energy, man, that good conversation get to flowing, come to find out, oh, you do home interior, home fix, okay, I need that guy. Right. You know, and now you just found that, man, you know what I'm saying? You want to get in shape or you looking for a particular thing I might offer, you just found that.
Man, the people that came through these doors from home improvement, first responders, bakers. Hey, shout out doggone Star Celebrity Cheesecake. Yes, sir. Star Celebrity Cheesecake, Kobe Wilkins. Hey man, check him out. Follow him on Instagram. The dude Cheesecake's banging. Bakers to
don't forget that tea.
Don't forget that tea. Hey, Celebrity Nutrition. Forest Park. I think I want to say it's 4150. Jonesboro Road. I'm not too sure, but I think I got that right. But Celebrity Nutrition, man, if you out there in the Metro Atlanta area in Forest Park and you need that boost of energy, man, make sure you go by because you're gonna get them on. Like that's some high octane right there.
I'm telling you, get that tea, you be bankhead bouncing down 85, 285 coming home. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, it'll get you right.
It'll get you right. What up, Kobe?
So, but yeah, from the people we done met along the way, whatnot, I said, be to have a real conversation with not, and we got something big coming up, so we ain't gonna talk to y'all about that until y'all see it happen. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, just been, you know, the journey. It's been a hell of a journey. Right. Especially coming to meet you guys, and you know, I think one of the things we have within our community, is that we don't take the time to truly build that brotherhood. Right. That they used to have years ago, and now in here, you know, we have that brotherhood. We do. You know, we can, as men, and I will say this, and I'm pretty sure you agree with it, and everybody else, as men, we should be able to tell each other, hey, brother, you know what? Good to see you, man. Happy to see you, man. Yeah, I love you, brother.
I love you, bro.
We should be able to say that without feeling some type of crazy way about it, because you know what? That's uplifting to another brother.
It is. And it could be exactly what he needed that day. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop robbing. Sometimes, man, when you speak like that to other people, it helps them a lot, but it does tremendous things to you. Yeah. You know, sometimes you just need to say it. It makes you feel better saying it.
You're right.
So whether they received it like that or not, you felt better because you know you passed that along. Right. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. You know, so, hey, like I said, love yourself, love one another.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's my story. I got a whole.
You know, we
maybe
all day,
maybe one day somebody interview me. You know, maybe when he get his show. Hey, by the way, my man got a show coming.
I got a show coming. He got a show coming.
And when his show come, I hope I get me like maybe 34 guests and whatnot. Yeah. You know, but he got a show coming. Yeah. So y'all stay tuned.
So that's why I'm gonna pass the host back to him, because I want to ask him all the questions I plan on asking him when he come visit me. But I got some stuff for him, so y'all get to see the cigarologist in the interviewee chair. You know what I'm saying? So just look for that. It's coming soon.
And y'all already know I ain't got no damn good sense.
And so he's not shy. So you know what I'm saying?
By no means.
He can talk. He's not shy. He's, as he would tell you, he's missing a few marbles. So get what you're gonna get. That's all I can say.
It's what it is.
It's gonna be fun though.
It is what it is.
It's gonna be fun. Yes, sir.
Let's talk about this brand.
Okay.
Gotta talk about this brand.
Let's do it, man.
Gracefully Grown.
Gracefully Grown. You see how that name sounds? Say it again.
Gracefully Grown.
Look at that. It just rolls off your tongue.
Right off. What is, you know what? I'm not gonna say what's graceful. I'm gonna say because Gracefully Grown was tied to a person. Who was Gracefully Grown?
Gracefully Groomed, although created by me, but good question, man. Who is Gracefully Groomed?
Mm-hmm.
Gracefully Groomed is everybody that decides that you've made it to a point in your life and you making a conscious decision to be unapologetically yourself. That's who Gracefully Groomed is.
Right on.
And you see the clock that's surrounded by the word Gracefully Grown. I wrote this. I came up with the word. The double G's was very important to me, but to have it written in cursive was even more important to me because only grown people write in cursive today. I don't even think they teach that in school anymore.
I don't think they do.
You know what I'm saying? So just to see Gracefully Grown written in cursive, that's a grown person move,
right.
Man or female.
Right.
But it's just that moment, man, when you say, you know what, I've raised my kids. For some of us, you know, I support anybody that's doing their thing. I'm about to do me.
Right.
And I'm gonna do it my way, like Sammy Davis Jr. said. I'm gonna do it my way, and that's what Gracefully Groomed is all about, man. You said, hey, I'm gonna do it my way. Whether I no longer have to say, hey, how you think this outfit fit on me?
Right.
It don't matter what you think no more.
Right.
I don't care what I got a top hat on my head today. That's Gracefully Groomed for me.
Right on. Right on.
The cigarologist, that's Gracefully Groomed for you, man.
Right on.
And anybody else that's doing their thing the way that they want to do it, that's Gracefully Grown.
I'm like James Brown. I'm gonna do my thing.
You're gonna do your thing, man. As well you should, man, because that's life is too short to be living our lives through other people's perspectives. Man. So Gracefully Grown is a platform where you get to do you,
right? How
you do you,
right?
When you do you,
right.
And where you do you
right
at, man. That's what Gracefully Grown is.
I can dig it.
That's what it is, brother.
So Gracefully Grown. What's part of Gracefully Grown?
Gracefully Grown started off. Okay, I'm gonna give you the whole thing. One thing we talked about earlier is, look, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we go to these jobs and we give up 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Sometimes Monday through Friday. Sometimes they want your Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? And some will have the nerve to ask for your Sundays, man. And you know, and if we look at it, you're making money for somebody else, and that's fine. You can pay the bills. You can build off of that. But we have to start being the creators that we was born to be. I don't care if Gracefully Grown sells over $1 million in net worth. I leave something behind. I leave a legacy behind, and that's what it is for me, to leave a legacy behind, man. And that's my goal, was to just create something. I started off with beard oil, and I still got the beard oil to this day. And I wanted something for men. You know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something for men, but it was a Gracefully Grown face and beard oil. And what it was is a combination of essential oils that nourishes the skin of the face and nourishes the beard for the men that do have the beard. Softens the beard, nourishes the hair, and at the same time, because you can't make anything for a beard that does not affect the face.
Right.
So I had to put something in there so when it seeps down to the beard and gets to the face, you get that smooth look like I got right now. You know, I can't grow a beard because of my career, my job, where they don't allow beards. So I have to, shave. So I want to be smooth, and so I created Gracefully Grown face and beard oil, and that's where it stemmed from. And just like everything else, man, like I told you earlier, man, I feel like, the universe moved for me. It wants everything that I want.
Right.
So I want to be more creative. And every time I thought I was set with the beard oil, and I'm moving units of beard oil, man. People know about me. I got cards out, but the creative side wouldn't satisfy.
Right.
So next was T-shirts.
Right.
So I started with the Gracefully Grown T-shirts, which I also brought you a gift here too. I'm gifting my man here It's Gracefully Grown t-shirt.
Right on.
So that's for you, brother.
Appreciate that.
So, and guess what? Now,
what is that? Velvet?
you know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Feel good on it. That's Gracefully Grown. It feels good to you. So guess what? Once again, the creativity in you, man, because it's in all of us, man. You know, like I said, don't give them all your time without creating something for yourself.
Right.
So now, I wasn't satisfied with just the t-shirts, so I came with the Gracefully Grown hats, the trucker hats, man. So, I got the trucker hats, which also is a gift for you too, my brother, because I appreciate you, man.
Must be my birthday.
You know what I'm saying? So, but, hey, you don't stop there, you coordinate. So,
you have to coordinate.
So look, we got the Gracefully Grown underwear.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. We got the Gracefully Grown underwear. So, and guess what? With this, if you notice, most people that you know that do the underwear, the name goes across the band here. I decided to put the brand name on that thigh right here. Or what side is it on? Right here. So I decided to put the name right there on that thigh right there.
Right.
To be different from other companies that put
Right.
it around the waistband. Which, I think that's about your size, brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey.
Once again.
Hey, baby.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good night tonight.
Hey, baby, good night tonight. You know, I got my cap on. Hey.
Yeah, man.
I be up in the club.
Yeah.
Rob a joke for some cigarette lighters, some bottles, some car keys, you know.
Hey, and like I said, man, it's just leaving a legacy, man, and this may be a legacy that my grandson may pick up one day and take off with it, man,
Right.
and rock the world with it,
Right.
man. You know, sometimes we do things, man, with the fruit, but the nourishment might be for somebody
Right.
else, man.
Right.
You know, all the thing we got to do is produce the fruit.
Yep.
And it may be my next generation may pick it up and go
Right on.
big things, but they could say Pop left fruit for
Right.
us, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what Gracefully Groomed is for me, man. It's just being creative, man. Something for myself, a legacy for myself. Now, with the gifts I just gave you, if I leave here tomorrow, I still live.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll live through Gracefully Grown.
You gonna live through the cigarologist.
Yep.
I want all the smoke.
Oh, yeah.
I'll always be able to find Tim.
Mhm.
You ain't gone. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't gone nowhere. I
Right.
can find him.
Right.
Because he left a legacy behind.
That's it.
You know
And
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
plan. That's something we all should be shooting for to do, man. Like I said, whatever it is that you're good at, do it. You know, make money off it. If you're good at sitting on the front porch cutting hair, hey, do it. Cut hair. You know, hey, pressure wash, paint, do nails, whatever it is that you're good at. Hey, if you just get up good at going out and standing on the corner talking to people and putting out motivational quotes or whatnot, hey, being a speaker to speak life into people, just do it. It doesn't matter. It's going to be you have to put yourself in a position to build your own platform.
Exactly.
And I don't take anything away from anybody that's already, and a lot of people have worked hard to get where they are.
Right.
And I want to be able to do that same thing the way they get, how you got there.
Right.
I always live my life. I never want anybody to hand me anything.
Right.
I want it all. Hey, I'm gonna crawl
Yeah.
till I get it. I'm gonna work and perfect. Do this, do that, tweak this, tweak that. Same thing like doing my channel.
Right.
And it was a lot of work that goes into it. But as long as you believe in something and believe in yourself,
Right.
your failure. The failure part is you stop trying.
You stop trying.
You stop trying.
That's the
when
only
you
time
fail.
you'll fail is when you give up.
But you know what? Hey, try again.
Try again. If
Try.
the one thing about a good idea and creativity, you may leave it, but it'll never leave you.
That's it.
It'll burn and itch and scratch at you forever.
And once it start going, it's like a rapper.
Right.
You write that first hit, okay, I got a hit. They may get a little stall, but when the juices start flowing, because now you start opening your eyes, you start seeing this hustle and flow.
Right.
And then you say, hey,
yeah,
hard out here for pimps. Like, oh, wait, I gotta write that down.
Write that down. See
You
what I'm
know, you
saying?
start writing stuff down, and you come back to
find
your
yourself,
room,
yeah.
and you find yourself, and you review all these notes that you took,
Yeah.
and now you start applying.
Applying it. Now,
Once you apply them, you go anywhere.
and that's the part, assertion. Now you gotta, people give you the game. Man, YouTube can give you the game, but you have to do the assertion part. You have to start implementing these plans together. whatever it is, because everybody has something that's burning inside of them that they want to do.
If you can vision it,
right,
you can you very well be.
I say, vision it, write it down, and then execute.
Make it happen.
Make it happen, bro.
Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen.
And that's what to me, all of that is gracefully grown.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's self-explanatory to a certain point, but that moment, whoever's listening to this right now, and that's you're gonna decide, I'm about to start that thing.
Yeah.
That's gracefully grown.
That's gracefully grown.
That's what gracefully grown is.
So where can they get this nice gracefully grown apparel?
You could go on my Facebook. I got a Gracefully Grown Facebook page where I showcase all of the apparel that I do sell. It has all the information, how to reach me, how to order. You go there, you go to my Instagram, Gracefully Grown on Instagram. I got some more things coming. Like we talked about that earlier. Once those juices start flowing, man, I got so many ideas, man.
Right.
I'm like, my wife is like, you're gonna need a storage. You know what I'm saying? I got ideas, bro. And guess what? I'm not afraid. I've given away more than I sold.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that I do is done in good intention.
Right.
Man, it always come back to me,
Come
bro.
back.
It always come back to me. It always come back to me.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey guys, reach out to me, man. Once again, bro, let me thank you. And let me give you your flowers, man, while I can.
Yes, sir.
I watch you from, I don't know what you started with, that little thing you started with, stick talk.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all one day.
But to where we are now, and you're helping me, showing me the way.
Right.
That's one thing we have to do. We build, we grow, we reach down.
And I will tell you, man, I gotta give my shout outs to JB, Iconic Smokers, man. Had a lot of conversation with him about doing this. He gave me a lot of good tips, and a lot of stuff I went out and got is because JB. So JB, man, shout out to you, appreciate you. Also I gotta give a shout out to my man out there, Billy the All Star. Hey, check out Billy the All Star on YouTube, man. He do a lot of cigar reviews around. It's interesting. He bring a lot of heat to it and whatnot. But check him out, man. It's a lot of folks out there that's doing their thing. Red Cup Theory, Guns and Cigars, Cloud Brothers, CBJ Cigars, Conscious Cigars. Shoot, man, it's so many out there. I mean, if I forget, I didn't do it intentionally, man, because my head, I got, man, it's so much, man. It's just a great feeling. Also, man, hey, chapter of the month this past month was Ashhold Cigar Club, GA. I got to send the belt over to Alabama, which I'm, getting the belt in the mail or not. But hey, man, we coming for that thing again. But like I said, man, that's been great. Yeah. It's been a great ride. I'm gonna continue to do it.
Awesome.
It'll continue to get better, man. And like I said, when you drop yours, man, I'm looking forward to being on the show.
I appreciate it. And just to give people a little quick clips, I'll be working. I love to work with the youth, so I'm working with these young guys from the age of 17 to 21 years old. I did my first Boys and Men youth group a little bit before COVID. COVID shut my place down where I like to have it and host that, but they're open again now, so it'll be coming soon where I focus from the age of, I'm gonna drop the age down from 16 to 21.
Okay.
And the reason I say 16 is that coming of age.
Yeah.
21, they're out of school, but sometimes they still don't know what direction they want to take. So in this next one, man, we're gonna have courses in resume building, interview etiquette.
Okay.
We're gonna have I got my man Dapper coming through, teach the young men how to tie ties or bow ties, whichever one their preference, or both. We're gonna have school teachers talking to the young men. We're going to have a mental health specialist there. So we're going to rotate the kids through each course. And they'll get a full course, and then after they'll come back, we'll have lunch. We'll feed them lunch, man. And then I talk to the kids like I talk to them. They know me, the ones that been to my last one. Parents, I want you to be involved because we got this thing that's going on. Mental health is coming in so many different shapes and forms now. It's not what we used to. We just thought you was, weird if you walk down the street in your underwear. But mental health, man, is coming in so many subtle forms right now that sometimes, man, they could be 25 years old and something triggers at that age that send them somewhere else, man. And so we want to be able to catch that early if we can. At least make them comfortable enough to talk to somebody, because it's harder. The later in age they get, it's harder for them to admit it and then agree to talk to somebody.
Right.
So if we can get them young, if you're feeling some type of way, come on, let's open up this door of communication now, and see what we can do now before it gets out of hand.
That's what's up.
So that'll be coming soon too.
What's up? Yeah. Like I said, man, hey, my man Rodney Scott, Mr. Gracefully Grown. Told you got a lot coming. Looking more for it. Like I said, looking forward to being on the show when it drops and everything, man. So please make sure you go out to the Instagram, follow Gracefully Grown, follow the Gracefully Grown group on Facebook.
Right.
Hey, support one another. That's all we can do.
That's
all right.
All we can do.
If you're gonna spend all this money in Old Navy and Dillard's and this and that and other and that, hey, you can buy a shirt.
Right.
That's just all about support. You know, you helping somebody else grow.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, man, before we get out of here, I always tell you, we talk about mental health, and I'm big on mental health. People go through stuff every day.
Right.
You never know what people are going through,
right.
And you can start somebody's day just by saying, hey, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, whatnot. Hey, pass somebody in the grocery store. It doesn't hurt to speak. Everybody's not speaking. Ladies, I want to tell you, everybody's not speaking to you to holler at you, so to speak, or whatnot. Some people they're just genuine people, and there's still genuine people in this world. So hey, don't shut somebody down when they're speaking to you, because again, you never know what somebody's going through, and it may help them out along the way.
It will help them out, man.
Definitely. So again, hey, this is your boy, the Cigarologist, man. I've been hanging out with my man Rodney Scott, Mr. Gracefully Grown, and it's gonna be a hell of a ride. But what we about to wrap this thing up, cause it's Friday.
It's Friday.
And we had sipping cigar.
Friday.
Hey, we gonna smoke some more cigars. We gonna hang out. We gonna fellowship. We gonna have a good time, man.
That's right.
And till next time, y'all do what I always tell you to do. Hey, keep watching, subscribe, tell people about the channel, shout me out, follow me on IG. I am the Cigarologist. Follow me on Facebook, Tim Walker, Cigarologist. I got another Cigarologist page. We got a whole bunch of them. So follow me, man. Show me some love. Like and subscribe. Give me your thoughts. Tell me what's up. We can do it.
That's
Again,
it. That's it.
we out.
That's it. One love.
Peace.
Yes, sir.